There was really a time in my life I would reach the end of the day and just realize that I haven't even had my bath. If you're ending most days exhausted, a little bit ashamed, behind, you are not alone. Hey friends, today I'm showing you my simple 4-8 system that allows me work on myself, my goals, and create structure for my home, my days as a working mom so that I stop constantly living in chaos. Nothing in my home had structure. Not me, not my toddler, and not my day. What is this 4-8 method? The 4 represents day blocks, and the 8 are sets of routines and activities that happen in these day blocks. If you are working or a stay at home or an immigrant and you are a parent and you always feel so scattered because you don't have your village here, I'm going to walk you through each blocks and the set of activities that happens inside these blocks, which is exactly how I use it every single day. So my hope is that this video gives you ideas on how to structure your day, and we'll wrap this video up with tips that will keep your structure fluid so that it works for you and not against you. If you're new here, my name is Dupe. I am a first time mom living in Canada, and when my son came along, everything in my home fell apart. I was scattered, I became a chronic procrastinator, and I was always moody. And of course, my mental health was shaken. So I decided to put my business analysis skills to use and analyzed my day-to-day activities and assessed my current state and designed my future state. So I came up with a 4A system that lets me get everything done. And I'm going to show you right now. What I did was I divided my day into 4 blocks, and that is from the moment that I wake up at 5 a.m. till the moment that I get in bed at 9 p.m. So I have the block one as morning anchor, and that runs from 5 to 10 a.m. in the morning. And then I have the midday life, which starts from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the third block is the deep focus block, and that starts from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., which is my afternoon. And the last one, which is block 4, is my evening wind down, and that is from 5 to 9 p.m. So now let's get into each blocks, and I'm going to explain the activities that happen inside each block. Block 1, which starts from 5 to 10, is my morning anchor. And this block has 2 sets of routines that happen inside this block. And that is my personal morning routine and family morning routine. So since I wake up at 5, my personal morning routine starts from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. And then the family morning routine starts from 8 to 10 a.m. So when I wake up at 5 a.m., I try to focus on me. Whatever I'm doing right there is solely me. Nothing in family gets into this time because they are still asleep anyway, and my son is asleep. And during this period, I am doing my morning devotion. I'm reading my goals and looking at my vision board so that I can consistently be aligned with the goals that I set for myself this 2026. So I am meditating and praying. And if I do decide to read any books, I am reading during this period. And if I want to write too, this is the time that I write. After all of that, I check my plans for the day and then I start to work on the number one priority thing of the day, and that is my work one time. So I have like 2 work period every single day. The one that happens in the morning when I know I will not be distracted, and another one happens in the afternoon when I know my son will be asleep and I will not be distracted. So that's where I am able to work on my personal goals. After my work one, I do my workouts. I don't let it linger on into the day because once I'm unable to do it in the morning, I may not be able to do it anymore. Just like what happened yesterday. I didn't do it in the morning. I ended up not doing my workout. It is important for me to do all these things between the hour of 5 and 8 before I start attending to the family. And the last thing that happens on my morning routine schedule is to refresh. After workout, I refresh, and then it's time to start with the family morning routines. So this time my baby boy is up. We probably finish the workout together, which is why my workout is the last thing on the list. Then we go downstairs and I unload the dishwasher, prepare breakfast, and then wake cleanups. By that time, it's already 10 a.m. in the morning, and I can see my Google Calendar notification popping up, letting me know that we are ending the morning blocks right now, and we need to transition into the midday block. Now, let's get into midday. My midday is between the hour of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. And four things happens inside this block. One, rest. For me, not for anybody, but for me, I analyzed my energy during the day and I realized that around this time my energy dips. So I came up with the idea of taking a rest, deliberate rest, taking nap even if possible. But I must shut down somehow during this period so that I can have the energy to power through the rest of the day. So I'm resting during this block and then I also play with my child. This is where we sit down and play with these games together. We also read. We do all manner of things during this period. Maybe it will last for like 15 minutes or so, but I try to make that time available for him so that we're doing one-on-one activities together. The third thing that happened during this block is lunch. The fourth thing that happened during this period is nap time for my son. I can see that during my day, I've somehow planned routines around my son as well. So he also have routines that are incorporated inside these day blocks. So this is how I end up having time for my son and also have time for my family and my home is not falling apart. Block three is my deep focus block, and that is my afternoon, which starts from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And two things happen inside this block. One, walk two, which is my deep focus session. Walk two is planned such that when my son is sleeping, I have that time to do my deep work session. And this plan was very, very deliberate because I'm not getting any form of distraction from my son or from my husband or anybody like that. And the second activity that happens during this period is catch up. So I try as much as possible not to be on my phone all morning or trying to look for pockets of time to sneak on my phone. It is difficult, which is why I have a time restriction on my phone anyway. So I only have like 1 hour, 30 minutes to do whatever I want to do with my phone with social media every single day. So once my son is up, maybe around 3 p.m. or so, and then we start doing catch up with family. My husband is gisting me about something. Maybe my family is reaching out to me from Nigeria, or I am also reaching out to them. And I also use this time to spend some time on social media, oh, what can I play? Make the pay dog girl. And before I know it, Google Calendar is letting me know that, okay, it's time to transition to evening wind down. So that is block four. Block four is between 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And two sets of routines happen during this period. One is family time, family routine. So from 5 p.m. to like 7:38, it's literally for family. I am making dinner, cleaning up, I am loading the dishwasher, meal prepping for the following day if need be. Let's say I want to soak beans or I have like dried meat that I need to soak, like anything that I need to get ready for to make my life easier the following day. I try to put them together during this period. And the last activities that happens there is bedtime routine for my toddler, which my husband handles. So because my husband handles that, I am free for the rest of the day. So I have time to do anything else that I plan to do. So there we go into the second thing that happens there, which is my personal evening routine. So during this time, I get back on my seat right here and have a daily stand-up meeting with myself. I have meetings with me, myself, and I. And we talk about what happens during the day, which of my work did I do, where am I, what am I going to do tomorrow? So we are doing that, and I'm also planning for the next day. And if there are little things that I can quickly complete, maybe it takes me like 2 minutes or 5 minutes to do, I can just quickly do them before I get to the washroom and take care of myself, and then I get in bed. So to wrap up, I have four blocks in my day, and that is morning anchor, midday life, deep focus, and evening wind down. And I have eight activities and routines that happens inside these blocks. Morning routines, rest, play, lunch, nap time, and then deep focus session, catch up, and then we have the evening routines, and that makes it eight routines and activities that happens inside my 4 day blocks. If you're still watching at this time, please comment day blogs. Let me know that you're still watching, okay? Before I share with you how to start using this for its system, I want you to know that you're not lazy or disorganized. You just haven't had a system that respects your reality. Now, before I give you tips to keep you going daily, here are three steps that you can try out to start using this for its system daily. Step one, pick one block to focus on this week. Step two, write just two routines for this block. Don't bombard yourself with routines, it will get you frustrated so early. Step three, try it out for 5 days. And if it doesn't work, don't throw it away. Just tweak it, refine it. The goal is to do something that works for you, not against you. Refine it until it feels so good, it feels satisfying, and fit your reality. There are a few tips that I have for you to keep your day going every single day. One, focus. If you have goals that you are working on every single day, then you want to make sure that you carve out time where you are less distracted to work on this goal and use the Pomodoro technique to keep you focused on working on your goals so that you are less distracted. Say up 30 minutes, set a timer to work for 20 minutes and rest for 5 minutes, then work again for the rest of the 5 minutes. This way you know you are working with time. So you try as much as possible not to get distracted. Tip number two is setting time limits for yourself. So if I have to read every single day, I have like 10 minutes limit for me to read every single day. That's it. That is how much time that I can give for reading my self-development books or anything that I'm reading. So I have 10 minutes and I set a timer. Once my timer goes off, I move on immediately to the next task and set time limit for that one too. So this way I'm not focusing on one low value task and spend all of my day on it. I know that I have to move on to the next thing immediately. And this is how I get everything done during the day. Another one is having theme days. This productivity method really changed my life because every single day I know what's important, cogent thing that must happen this particular day. Every Thursdays, I clean the house. This is when I'm washing the bathrooms. I'm trying to do deep cleaning. Every Friday is my self-care day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all through Sunday, there is a theme day. And this is how I make sure that I'm touching every aspect of the house, including the aspects of my life. The next step here is assessing your energy levels. It is important to assess your energy levels and know when you get tired, when you get exhausted, and take time off during that period. Just shut down, have a moment for yourself. If you need to go and breathe outside, do exactly that. It is important to measure your energy peaks every single day so you know exactly when to step back a little and just end the day with being so tired, exhausted, and having maybe resentment for the people that you are living with. The last tip here, when you set structures for yourself, be flexible enough to always tweak these every single time if anything new comes up. So even if my son's sleep time changes because he's the boss here, I just readjust things, move things around. And if I need to cut something off, I cut it off. But basically, we are not just throwing things away or just abandoning the structures. What I do is just adjust and readjust and tweak. Before, my workout used to be first thing in the morning. Now I realize that when I do that first thing in the morning, I get tired so easily. So I made it the last thing in my morning routine. So those are my tips for you. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love my how to build your personal productivity system. I'll put a link in the description for you. And if this video have been of any value to you guys, you know what to do. Let me know in the comments and make sure that you engage with this video by liking, sharing, and of course subscribing if you haven't. Thank you so much guys for watching and I'm going to see you all in another one. Bye guys.